What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Strong Family Money Show. My name is Andres. On this show, we teach you to take care of your fatherhood, your fitness, and your finances so you can take better care of your family. This is episode 28, and I'm going to tell you why it's okay that you are not Mark Zuckerberg. So on this show, we try to inspire people to be the best that they can. There's nothing wrong at all with reaching for the stars. There's nothing wrong at all with dreaming big. But I hear a lot through the social medias, right? Through word of mouth and a lot of eavesdropping that people think that people like Mark Zuckerberg, Jeff Bezos, the big tech guys, right? That they are the rule and not the exception to the rule, right? And I hear a lot of people saying, when they start something, that they're it's taking too long, and I'm including myself in this as well, right? It's taking too long to get this off the ground, right? Look at Mark Zuckerberg, what he has. Look at Jeff Bezos, what he has. There's a famous picture of Jeff Bezos in like a one room office, right, with a handwritten banner that says Amazon. Everyone starts from zero, right? No one is born with the idea that they're gonna carry out already started. So people like that are exceptional people, right? They're something that they make their projects work at the expense of everything else, right? If you talk to these people, I bet you can find lots of things that they're deficient at, right? That have been neglected because they have put so much effort into what they're doing. But even with that, they are, probably, really, people don't give entrepreneurs enough credit for like their IQ or their EQ, right? So I think if you talk to them, they are like science level intelligence, and that's why they either make the right decisions all the time, right, or they know who to get to make those decisions. And in the beginning, they understood that they had nothing to lose and everything to gain if this works out. So with all that together, they are who they are, right? So the rest of us, there's enough of the pie to go around for everybody else. So if you have an aspiration, if you have a project that you are working on, you should give it Mark Zuckerberg, Jeff Bezos level of dedication and put that much work into it. But understand that not every idea is going to be an Amazon or a Facebook. It may be the biggest project that you've ever done, and if it succeeds, it will bring you more success than you have ever had. And that's really all you should worry about when you are starting your own project, especially if you are not an entrepreneur that goes out and I'm going to raise money and I'm not going to do anything else but this, right? If you are a 9-to-5 person and in your spare time you're doing this, then what you should be worried about is sticking with your project for a long period of time. You should be worried about every time you have time to work on it, you're putting in as much effort as you can. But you definitely should not be worried about, is this going to be as good as Facebook? Is this going to be as good as Amazon? Because it might. I'm not saying that that there is not a chance that it will be, but my point is that you should not compare how many, so the saying is, it took me many years to become an overnight success. Everyone only sees what they did at the end, right? What you use as an end user, right? They didn't see how crappy it was in the beginning, how it didn't work in the beginning, all the stuff that they lost in the beginning. Everyone who has a project like this goes through the same things. The decisions that you make The decisions that you make are probably more important than what you're doing, right? Making the right decision, not being too quick to decide what to do, and not jumping to the next thing because it's the easiest. Taking a step back and saying, if I make this decision this way, what's going to happen, the next time? Thinking a few steps ahead. So I played soccer for a long time, and the people that were the really good soccer players were the ones that knew not what would happen the next play, but they knew what would happen 2 or 3 plays later if they made that decision, and they were able to make that decision quickly, not because of what would happen next, but what would happen down the line. And if you're able to do that, that'll get you far. It'll help you out a great deal. But so the point of this whole episode is to tell you that you're not Mark Zuckerberg, right? You're not Jeff Bezos, and that's totally okay. You have an idea that you should act on. Yes, do it. You have time to work on the project. Yes, if not, find it, and you do have it. When you work on it, put as much effort, more effort than you put into anything you've ever done before into it. And when it's successful, you're going to feel like them, right? You're going to feel like Mark Zuckerberg and Jeff Bezos, right? You've made something that is successful. It's bringing you whatever compensation you're going out to look for, whether it be monetary, great. If it's spiritual, if it's emotional, right? If you want to help somebody, if you put all your effort into making a nonprofit just so that you can help somebody and it succeeds, I mean, that may be more valuable than any money that you'll ever make, right? But the fact is, you should not be discouraged because you're comparing yourself to people who have done this for a lot longer than you have more resources available than you do, and quite frankly are exceptionally intelligent, and regardless of what they would have done, they would have been top in whatever field they were in. So anyway, don't be discouraged. Get out there and start working on your projects. Let me know if I can help you. I want to hear about them anyway because I like that kind of stuff, hearing what everyone else is doing to improve their lives and family. This is Andres from the Strong Family Money Show. Thanks a lot for listening, and I will talk to you guys next time.